Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, October 24th. I'm Michael Taylor. We are 1 week away from Halloween. You have all your decorations out, or is your house nice and spooky? We got some time, got the candy ready. The best part about buying the candy is when you don't get enough kids, you get to eat it all yourself. That's my fun part of Halloween. That's my favorite part. I always buy a bag just in case kids come, but they never come in my neighborhood at least. All right, let's talk about what we have on the show today. Hope you get a bag full of candy. As well. You should do it. Memorial Care Harvest Socials coming up, and we're going to talk to Ronit Cooper and Jessica Sanders about that. It's coming up on Monday, so make sure you guys get RSVP'd and make sure you get in there and enjoy that. And then later in the program, motion drips. You know, the IV guys get you in the arm there and get you all healthied up. They're going to talk about the benefits of that. Mike Sikora and Kenny Nguyen are going to be here talking to us about that as well. Hey, we want to keep you informed, and there's one thing you want to make sure you know. The Village Meeting Calendar. It's out there. All the meetings that are going on. It's the best way to keep up to date with what's happening here in the Village. You can get involved in the community, attend board meetings, etc. If you're looking, that is the master calendar for what's going on in the community. If you want to find out what's going on, make sure you go to that. It's on LagunaWoodsVillage.com website. Easy to find, and it's the best way to help you stay up to date with what's going on here in the community. Well, let's take a look outside and find out what's going on outside in our community. And right now we have some partly cloudy skies, as you can see in the weather cam there. Pretty much high clouds, nothing major, right? And it's going to warm up to 81 degrees as the clouds clear out a little later today, and it's going to be 81 today. Then we hit into 70s for part of the weekend. And then look at Monday. We have a big drop off in temperature, nice and cool. So we're going to have a kind of a mix of sun and clouds for the next few days. And then the kind of clouds return to a kind of a morning fall kind of thing where you have morning clouds and the burn off into the afternoon sunshine, but very cool, very nice temperatures, very fall-like as we head towards Halloween and November and Thanksgiving. It's all coming faster than we expect. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset while we're at it. Beautiful shot here from Bree. Thanks, Bree, for giving us that. Bree Cox Kennedy, our other host for the show. I don't know how she has time to be here when she's going to all these amazing places all over the world, but that is a beautiful sunrise at the reflection pool there in I'm not even going to try to say where that was taken. Somewhere in the Thailand area, maybe. Sunrise this morning was 7:03. Sunset tonight is going to be 6:06. The days are getting shorter. If you'd like to send us a picture from some place that you went to, somewhere I might not be able to pronounce, or maybe I can, pets, places just around here in the village, go ahead and send us those photos. Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com is the email address to send it to. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will put it on our sunrise sunset segment. Okay, no meetings to tell you about today, so when we come back, we'll be talking to folks from Thrive Harvest Festival.
Joint care so exceptional, you'll wish you'd done it sooner. At Memorial Care, we're voted high in patient satisfaction for a reason. Our specialized surgeons and care teams understand the pain you're going through, as well as the best personalized treatment to get you back to what you love sooner. With nationally recognized care, advanced technology like our Precision Mako surgical system, and support that's always by your side. Get ready to go forth with renewed joy. A new movement awaits at Memorial Care Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
The Thrive Harvest social event is coming up Monday, October 28th. And here to tell us more, we welcome Jessica Sanders and Ronit Cooper with Memorial Care associated with Thrive. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. This sounds like a very fun event. I know it has something to do with pies, so we'll get into that a little bit later, because that sounds absolutely delicious. But Jessica, are there any updates on the collaboration with the Thrive group?
Yeah, so for myself, I'm the senior advocate and community outreach liaison with Saddleback Medical Center. So for part of the Thrive events that we've been doing is being able to help improve like socialization and providing resources from the hospital and health education seminars. So having all of that in one social event in one setting. So for residents to meet new people and make new friends while enjoying a treat and learning, some like health education from one of our service lines at the hospital. So at our last event, we did, it was in July, we did a mini health lecture on how to stay healthy during the summer season.
Okay.
And that was presented by our emergency department services team, which was great. We had an icebreaker game with human bingo, which was a great hit. I know that's a favorite among the residents.
Okay, I've got to see that.
Yeah, it was really good.
Amazing.
Because you get to be able to like ask questions and like learn, certain aspects or like fun facts about other people. So it's a great, icebreaker. So, and then we had our ice cream truck come back by popular demand. So that was one of our favorites. One of the first events that we did with Thrive was bring an ice cream truck. So so we're just grateful to be able to do this with the Thrive group and continue making more events.
Sure, sounds like a great time. Yeah. So what is the purpose, Renee, of these social events?
Great question. So my role at Saddleback Saddleback Medical Center is to be a community social worker and to identify people that are feeling isolated and in their homes and having a difficult time getting out. So the Thrive team really wanted to help neighbors helping each other and helping people get out of COVID and get back to socializing. And so the main aspect of these programs is really that socialization and to really find the people that are isolated and that are stuck in their homes.
So even in an environment such as Laguna Woods Village, where there's a plethora of things to do, so much to do on a daily basis, you're still finding that people have a hard time getting out of their homes and meeting and interacting with other people?
Absolutely. I think that when people get older and maybe they are starting to forget names or they're starting to forget where they put things, they start to isolate and want to stay home more. It's difficult to get out. Maybe their mobility is challenged, and so they don't want to get out as often, and their world becomes much smaller very quickly. So if we can catch some of these people that maybe just might be a little depressed or struggling a little bit, and we can get them out and isolate and meet new people, it's amazing. At our last event over the summer, we had somebody who just recently moved into Laguna Woods, and she was so excited to come up to the team, to each one of us, and to explain, this was amazing, this is incredible. Yes. I got to meet so many people from the human bingo. I know all these people now. And it's great because at our first event over 2 years ago now, we had people meet each other, and now they sign up for these events together. And come to the events together.
Almost a built-in accountability partner, right?
Absolutely.
Get people up and out of their homes, and they also get a healthy release of the dopamine endorphins, right? Which can carry them through until probably the next time that they're around other people. Because I know when you're isolated, you just kind of tend to go further and further and further within.
Absolutely.
So what an amazing thing that you can give to these folks here. So what is the next event, ladies?
Our next event is the Harvest Social, and it is on Monday, October 28th from 2 to 3 at Clubhouse 7. And really what we wanted to do was to address the fact that the holiday season is coming, and that people that are more isolated might not have things to do during the holidays. And the holidays are challenging for people.
Absolutely.
And so we wanted to have a mini health lecture of somebody from the hospital to come and to kind of help us prepare for the holidays, knowing that they're going to come every year, and whether we like it or not. And maybe our holidays from past are going to be different than this year, but we want to prepare ourselves mentally, physically, of what we are going to do. Are we going to invite people over? Are we going to go out to somebody's house? It may be different than what it was from 20 years ago.
And it's probably a really good thing to have a plan in the back of your mind, because if folks wait until a few days before, let's say Thanksgiving or possibly Christmas or whatever celebrations they had normally partaken, they may find themselves home alone.
100%.
Because then it's too late to, so getting out there early, I think, is key. And making those plans. I think that's a great idea. So is this when you have the mini pies that I'm just so excited about?
So we'll have a variety of mini pies, of individual pies. So each resident will have their own little pie to enjoy and to select from. We'll have another icebreaker game, and we'll also have some giveaway opportunities. So, nice fun way to entice like engagement with the game. So we have that coming up. And for the Laguna Woods residents, for the seminar, actually, we'll have that presented by our pastoral care department from Saddleback Medical Center. So we're looking forward to that. And yeah, it's just for all the residents.
So who's invited to the event?
Every single Laguna Woods resident is invited, and we encourage you to invite somebody that you may know, a neighbor or a friend, that's isolating themselves, that's not getting out. And we encourage you to partner up and bring them with you. But everybody must register, everybody must RSVP in order for us to have enough pies. And you do get to choose between a mini apple pie, a pecan pie, or a pumpkin pie. So we want to know
you have to choose.
You have to choose.
Oh, that's a coin toss. And let's tell the folks, how do they RSVP?
They can call me. So I'll be able to register, get their information that they need, so that we can be able to maintain that communication. And then we can just make sure that we're having, as Ronit said, enough pies for everyone. Right. But yeah, so first come, first serve.
Space is limited.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. When is the last opportunity to RSVP?
We'll kind of go see how the registration's going. If it's, depending, like we can probably have it until even the day before the event, October 28th. So, but if, space is filling out quickly, then we'll be sure to communicate that to those who are looking to register.
It is first come, first serve. So you want to get your reservations in early so that you have a spot.
Right. Well, it sounds like a fabulous event. So what's next on the social calendar going forward over the winter?
We have a Valentine's Day celebration of friendship and loved ones. We wanted to celebrate getting out and socializing and enjoy Valentine's Day together.
So just all-encompassing.
Absolutely.
Could be your pets.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Even for yourself, yeah, of course.
Because that's another holiday also that people feel isolated, right? They feel like they might not have a romantic love in their life, and they feel like they need to sit this one out.
Absolutely.
And that is just the opposite of what we're encouraging, right?
Exactly.
We want our viewers, our friends to get out there, socialize, mingle, make new friends, and have fun in the meantime.
Absolutely.
Right? Thank you so much, Jessica and Ronit. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, get those RSVPs in as soon as you can and save me a pie. You're watching This Day on Village Television. Thanks for joining.
Most breast cancer, believe it or not, is actually not hereditary. Only about 10 to 15% of breast cancers in this country are related to your family or gene mutations. It's important to understand your family tree so that you can provide this information to your physician so they can properly assess your risk for breast cancer.
At At Motion Drip, we believe in proactive wellness. Our IV therapy is designed to give you the well-being you deserve. With increased vitamin absorption directly into your bloodstream, it will replenish your body with hydration and nutrients to support your body's functions, increase energy levels, slow signs of aging, improve muscle recovery, and boost stamina. We are located right outside of Gate 8 on Moulton Parkway. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your appointment today, as we will be your proactive partner in wellness.
Discover a holistic oasis for optimal health. We welcome Kenny Wynn and
Hello.
Mike Secor,
Hi.
a happy and satisfied client of Motion Drip. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So for those of us who don't know, give me a quick rundown. What is Motion Drip?
Well, we are a wellness clinic. We identify ourselves as a wellness clinic. We focus a lot on anti-aging. You know,
Okay.
I think that's a big buzzword today, obviously with your audience. What does that really mean? That means sometimes it could mean biohacking. Biohacking are holistic modalities that allows you to thrive in your life, not just try to get through the day type of mentality, but if you're an active person, Motion Drip will allow you to do things that stay active. So if you work out, you play pickleball, you play golf, we have different services and therapies that will allow you to recover faster, feel more energized, be more hydrated. 70% of all humans walking around are underhydrated, unfortunately. And then as you get older, it's very important for your the balance of fitness, activities, your eating, and some of these different peptides or vitamins that help you kind of stay balanced and be able to do well.
And Mike, is that what took you to Drip originally?
Yes. What took me to Drip was, as I've aged, I just turned 70. When I was first of the year, I was still 69 in January, and I had some degenerative, from aging, shrinking a little, and the discs were in my neck were coming in. I found myself going to an Advil bottle with my first pour over in the morning. And
Okay.
masking it, and
Right.
the first couple months, after a couple months, I went to my insurance, went to Hoag Pain Management, had CT scan, and they wanted to give me a cortisone shot in the neck, and that's a Band-Aid, 6 months. So I did a little more, shared with my immediate family and my in-laws on my daughter's husband's side of the family. And some of the experiences that they shared with me, that they're my age, Pete Capriati, he had been doing stem cells, so I was interested, and I heard a lot about stem cells, exomes.
That's also a buzzword these days.
Yep.
It is.
And I was, through a family friend, met Kenny. And Kenny took me in, and in January I did exomes through a drip, and the results were amazing. For me, definitely.
Tell us, what were the results?
No more Advil for the neck, no more
So
irritation.
did you
pain.
actually have bulging discs in your neck?
Not bulging. The disc will shrink in a little bit, mine
Okay, so
were.
just
They
the
were coming
opposite.
in with age, drying up probably.
oh
I
my
don't know the
goodness.
medical term, but they were, from what I was told, my discs are coming in, and those nerve endings on the left and right, when they show you a bone model of your neck, you'll see those little red nerves going down.
Yes.
And as I was working out and doing my daily activities, I was touching those nerves, and that's what I was feeling in the morning right
Hence
out of
the
bed.
Advil bottle.
And then the
Right, to
Advil
numb the
bottle
pain.
comes along. So,
It
and I
makes
know that
sense.
had to stop. So met Kenny, got the exomes, and then that was the start of my journey. The last 10 months, I'm now working out, strengthening the muscles around my neck and in my body, strengthening, and like I say, 10 months. In the beginning, I started slow, my recovery from the workouts. I didn't think I could do them even. But I knew one thing was I needed to strengthen and put muscle mass back on my body at my age, because as we age, we start to eat our own muscle, the proteins.
And had you stopped working out consistently for any duration of time, or did this condition happen regardless of a consistent workout routine?
Regardless, I have always been active, big skiers. My wife and I, retirement icon. My lifestyle, I actually thought I was in pretty good shape, but I am in way better shape after 10 months of what I've been doing, and with motion, fitness, and drip, both. It's all about pain management as we age. I could use a knee replacement on my left knee, but I refuse to do it because of some of the problems I've heard other people, and I've been told by my orthopedic surgeons, work out, strengthen your leg, go ride your bike. Yeah. Don't drain the synovial fluid, manage it. Yeah. In 5 more years, there'll be something better, you know, and the better is going to be putting stem cells in the knee, to be honest, because I don't want metal and plastics and composites in my body like that. It's just, I've heard too many horror stories. You hear the good results from the knee replacements, and then you hear the horror stories. Yeah. And at my age, at 70, I don't want to have a horror story that takes me, I've only got so many years left, and I want to enjoy those actively,
absolutely,
in good health. Yeah.
So Kenny, is this just a deficiency in nutrients that you're providing the bodies to recreate on their own?
Yeah.
How is it that he's benefited so much from the drips? And also, I'd like to go over the different criteria that he's on as well.
Well, each person, each human is different.
Right.
And what we did was when Mike first came into us, I would identify him as a typical person that lives their life through pain, through uncomfortableness. So what we wanted to do is we focus on relieving that pain through a certain peptide called BPC 157. What that peptide will do is once you inject it into, he had a bad knee, he had a bad hip, and we had a bad neck.
Okay.
We inject this peptide into those local areas, and it allows those areas to heal on itself. So we are firm believers that your body can heal itself, right?
Right.
Because you're just neglecting it through multiple issues. So that's first and foremost. And then he stepped up and went into exosome stem cells. So when we put this exosome stem cell into an IV drip, it increases the vitality and accelerates the healing of any inflammation, areas of inflammation. And then from there, we encouraged him to start doing strength training because that is such a key, vital part for getting older and extending your life. As we read more and more, strength training is the vitality of long living to 100 years old. So we started very slow, bands, body weight, and now he's actually lifting weights. You know, he's taking our classes. We own a gym right next door. It's called Motion Fitness. So they go hand in hand. There's a lot of synergies between the two. Now he's lifting weights. He's doing 3 classes a week. He's challenging himself. He's looking forward to taking classes. He texts me and says, "I'm going to take class."
Yeah, it feels great, right?
I'm 52, so he's 20 years ahead of me. So, you know, this doing everything that Mike's been able to do and changing his life around. Now he does a weekly protocol of NAD and glutathione injections. NAD is tremendous for anyone over 45 and 50. It's for clairvoyancy. It's for reduces brain fog. It's for the brain to be stimulated. Glutathione, another injection that Mike does weekly with his wife, is a master antioxidant. You know.
Thank you, gentlemen. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you coming by.
You're welcome.
Congratulations on your
Oh,
success
thank
story.
you very much.
From Motion Drip, Mike and Kenny, thank you for joining us.
Thanks
you
for
so much.
having us.
We'll be right back.
Dr. Vyas and the OCI Care staff believe in one-on-one care and the patient-physician relationship.
OCI Care was absolutely the most wonderful place I've ever been to as far as being taken care of.
The staff was very friendly and I felt very welcomed and relaxed.
How did I feel about Dr. Vyas? The man is very gentle, he is very caring, and totally involved with detail.
Welcome to the Artistry, South Orange County's only cannabis dispensary located right here in Laguna Woods. The Artistry is your trusted source for the highest quality cannabis products and the best customer service. We offer daily deals up to 50% off on top brands. Whether you're new to cannabis or a seasoned consumer, our friendly and informative staff is here to help you elevate in style. We're located next to Gate 3 and now offer delivery right to your door. Join us for a one-of-a-kind dispensary experience.
And welcome back. We got some great movies coming up this weekend. Neither of them I've seen, so I'm kind of excited about talking about them and sharing them with you, and maybe I'll actually try to catch one of these. On Friday, we have The Other Sun, and it stars Mohammed Shalaby and is brought to us by Hogue. And it is in subtitles on both of those because it's a French film, so at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. with those subtitles. It is a French drama about two young men, one Israeli and one Palestinian, who discover they were accidentally switched at birth, leading them both to question their identities, families, and the political realities surrounding them. So that's an interesting one and obviously very timely for what's going on now in the Middle East. So make sure you catch that one and take a look at that one. Then on Saturday, we have another great one, and that one's called Stardust. And it's by Claire Danes, and she's in that one. Brought to us by Harvard Eye Associates. It's going to be on at 2 p.m. with the subtitles, 6 p.m. without the subtitles. This one is in English. In a countryside town bordering on a magical land, a young man makes a promise to his beloved that he'll retrieve a fallen star by venturing into the magical realm. So it's kind of a fun fantasy type adventure movie. Hope you guys get a chance to see that one as well. Let's take a quick check of the weather before we head out. And we got those partly cloudy skies going on right now, but that's going to clear up. It's, not going to really keep the heat from hitting us today. We'll have a little bit of clearing later in the day, but we're going to get up to 81, and that's the last we're going to see of the 80s for a little while. We get into the upper 70s and the mid 70s through the weekend, and then we take a dump on the temperatures that goes right down to 69 degrees on Monday. Very fall-like for Monday, so enjoy a nice weekend and then some cooler temperatures. Tomorrow on the program, the Artistry. They're going to be here talking about their cannabis and studio collection. Alignment Health are going to be talking about open enrollment, and Farmers Market. We've got all sorts of great stuff for us on that one. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. For all of us here at Village Television, I'm Michael Taylor. We hope you make this day a great one.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.